Welcome back to Intables, everyone. So again, going over my daily plan on exactly how I plan on playing into the SPY. I apologize ahead of time. I'm feeling really sick. I actually lost my voice. I didn't know I was going to be recording today. I was very disappointed I didn't record yesterday. It was the first time I didn't record in over 2 years. So again, definitely not going to go any more days without recording. So as you guys can see here, again, we have been testing the upper end of our channel here as we had Powell speaking, giving us a spike, and then testing exactly our upper channel here. And then we had a slight pullback, but bulls did surely come in here, and now we are curling up here on our 20-day moving average, showing us a lot of bullish momentum. However, on our strength, we have a slight decrease in buy pressure. Are we going to have a slight pullback, possible cool down here in the market? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for here.
Now, before I jump into this, if you guys can do me a huge favor, smash that like button if you find this video useful at all. Hit subscribe if you want to see my daily plan on exactly how I plan on playing into the market every single day. We go over candle structure, overall strength levels, and any key indicators that we need to be focused on. And again, if you are a day trader or you are looking for very volatile breakouts that we mention every single day in the Instables, and again, we mention any breakout that is worth looking at throughout the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again.
So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY, again, getting a spike from Jerome Powell, and then we got a slight indecisive point here with testing the upper end of our channel with our non-farm payrolls giving us a large red candle on Friday. However, the market surely did recover. A lot of bulls came in and a lot of people bought the dip. Our question is, are we going to continue on above this point that we were indecisive from? Again, this level is exactly here at 408. If we can reclaim 408, then we can continue on higher. That is the intraday perspective. We need to reclaim 408. Again, 409 is just above our wick here. But in my opinion, if we can hold above the body that we had here on this test of our upper channel, then we can continue on higher. However, if we're looking for that swing or possible long play or possible confirmation that we are going to continue on higher, besides a spike above the upper end of our channel here, then in my opinion, we do need to see that proof of concept. We want to see a spike and a possible pullback, and then a possible proof of concept with an engulfing candle coming in showing us that we are clearly respecting the upper end of our channel. As you guys can see prior, we were tracking our channel and we actually had a break above our channel without proof of concept. As you guys can see, we had a spike and then we came straight back down, sold off. So again, we did fail this channel. We want to make sure that does not happen here. As you guys can see multiple times, we have been getting rejections on the upper end of our channel here, so we do not want that to happen. We don't want any false breakouts. We want to make sure that we do get that proof of concept and that bullish candle structure to show us that we are respecting the upper end of our channel, to show us that we are going to find new levels to the upside. It doesn't necessarily mean that the market's going to break new all-time highs, but it does show us that we can continue if we get that proof of concept on the upper end of our channel. Now, as far as our buy pressure, again, we did get a slight decrease in buy pressure on Friday. We do not want this to continue going into Monday. We are very much on watch to see if we will continue with that decrease in buy pressure. The last thing that we want to see is that increase in sell pressure to start coming in, which will be that cool down, and then our aiming lines possibly could curl down here and then finally give us a cool down here in the market. So again, we do not want that to happen. We will have a major pullback if that does happen. So we want to make sure we are cautious going into Monday. One thing I will say is that we are not in overbought territory, so we do have room to run to the upside. We are not pointing up. We want to see if we can continue to point up, break continuer highs here on the RSI to show us that we are looking to see if we can break in overbought territory. Since we are not overbought, then we do have room still to the upside. But again, we have been on quite the run from our divergence that we got. So again, making sure we are careful. And lastly, the biggest secret watch that a lot of people really don't talk about here is that if we jump into overbought territory and then we jump out of overbought territory, we could have a continuation on bearish divergence here, which would be a possible major sell-off, possible newer lows in the market. We'll see exactly what happens again with the largest wage increase that we got with non-farm payrolls on Friday. We very much are on watch for any major bad jobs data reports coming out. Now, going into tomorrow, we have ISM data coming out. However, Thursday's initial jobless claims will be the bigger watch, which again will be our initial jobless claims an hour before market open. And then lastly, we have PPI coming out on Friday an hour before market open as well. Something to keep on watch as you guys are looking for intraday plays. Now, lastly, looking at our largest indicator that we have been tracking here is the dollar. Again, looking for that weakness here in the dollar to show us that we can continue on the SPY. As you guys can see, again, we dropped below our 50. We mentioned this very early here. Dropped below our 50 for the second time, dropped below our 20 for the second time here, and we had our continuations on lower. So again, looking for that continuation on lower is what we're looking for. However, we are testing a very strong support. As you guys can see prior at 104, we had a lot of trading here at this point. We could have a possible bounce, a possible slight cool down as we are leading to December. We'll see exactly what happens. However, this proof of concept continuing on lower could be that proof of concept that we're looking for on the up end of our channel on the SPY. So again, keeping that in mind that we are testing support here on the dollar, could give us a slight bounce, could give us a cool down on the SPY. We'll see exactly what happens, but looking for that continuation with that bearish candle structure here on the dollar will be key. And as you guys can see with this increase in sell pressure that we have been getting, we have no white shaded lines to show us that we are strengthening here on the dollar, to show us that we are going to cool down quite yet as far as pressure goes. However, we don't have a lot of pressure here like we did prior on this sell-off. So again, keeping that in mind that we are on a pullback, but we can easily spike up here and have a possible cool down on the SPY. So again, keeping that in mind. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for very volatile breakouts, we mention them every single day in the Instant Bulls Room. Any breakout that is worth looking at throughout the day, any news within the first 2.5 hours before market open that you need to be watching, we mentioned them in the Instables room. Go to instabulls.com in the description below, and only for $15 a month, you guys will never miss a breakout alert today again. And all of you Instables, I apologize again for my voice. It's just wonderful, but I did not want to miss another day of uploading. Like, there's no way. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys honestly had a blessed weekend, and we will continue to go at it. Stay consistent. Again, if the market doesn't give us many breakouts, we need to take what the market gives us, stay blessed, and make sure that we are staying consistent in this market. Extremely key and very much on watch this week for that possible proof of concept on the upper end of our channel. Or if we are going to break down, let the market break down. If it's going to, again, letting the market come to us here is going to be very key. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all. I'll see you guys in pre-market.